Bernama Today. You're still with me, Elaine Rapla, and in the studio this morning we have a very special guest. We have Jenny Chin from Shark Savers. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're so glad that you are here to share with us a little bit about Shark Savers. We wanted to find out first and foremost what Shark Savers Malaysia is, and perhaps you can explain a little bit about the activities that you guys do.
Okay, sure. We actually initially started as a Facebook group.
Oh, okay. Just a Facebook group.
Facebook group is called Save Our Sharks from a Bowl of Soup.
Right. That's cute.
Very literal.
Okay.
So we had about over 15,000 members.
So quickly.
Yes, actually it's within a period of, we started actually in the early 2010.
2010, okay.
Yes.
Alright, is this associated with the Shark Savers that's on a global scale, 2007 as well?
Actually that was more like a personal work for
okay.
us, right? So we started as an individual, we just want to make a difference and tell people about this. So some of the things we did was we did a PSA, a public service announcement, as a video clip that's been volunteered by our local celebrities like Ambersha, Fauzia Latte, Patrick Teo and 10 others. Then after that, last year in December, we actually sent a gratitude letter to YB Masli Majun, Datuk Masli Majun, thanking him for his efforts in wanting to propose a shark ban in Sabah.
Right, okay.
So the letter was signed and supported by Tun Daim, and then our PG Datuk Banda, YB Datuk Muhammad Ruslan, and Datuk Michelle Yeoh.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Did you expect this all to happen within that space of time? Was this the objective of starting Shark Savers Malaysia?
Well, at that time, we haven't actually started Shark Savers Malaysia. Okay. But we was one thing after another, you know, we didn't expect all this to happen. But after that, moving forward, we wanted to do more, so we decided with along with other counterparts in KL and also Sabah, that we will work under Shark Savers, which is an international NGO,
that's right.
and form Shark Savers Malaysia.
Okay, so it is affiliated and associated to the Shark Savers NGO internationally?
Yes.
Okay, so moving on, we want to find out what is the current rate of extinction faced by sharks, you know? Why is it important that we do this?
Okay, well, many reports shows that up to 73 million sharks are killed annually.
Annually?
Just for shark food.
Do we have even that many sharks to be killed?
Well, that's why, you know, there's so many being killed, and it's alarming because in many parts of the oceans in the world there are just no more sharks.
That's right.
And many reports shows that 1/3 of all pelagic sharks are threatened with extinction. And in many parts, or many shark populations is already reduced by 99%. And even in Malaysia, there's a report done by Professor Steve Oakley from the TRAC, which is Tropical Research and Conservation Center, KK. He says that in during the underwater surveys done in over 100 locations in Sabah waters, it shows that over the last 15 years, 98% of sharks has been reduced.
And I think the biggest question that people maybe do not ask or are not aware of is, why is it important to still have sharks in the waters?
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yes, yes. Well, sharks do play a very important role because they are an apex predator. So we all learn about the ecosystem and the marine food chain. So sharks sits right at the top of the food chain. Right. So they control the balance of the other marine creatures down the food chain. So if you take the main big boss out of the picture, then it will haywire. So one very interesting incident that actually happened in North Carolina, US, is that for over 100 years, the people there has been harvesting scallops. They actually have a thriving scallop industry, which collapsed in the year 2004.
Wow.
And the reason is because after the scientists did some studies, they found that 97 to 98% of the sharks in the area were totally gone.
And that's the reason for the scallop collapse?
Well, because when sharks disappear, then the stingrays multiply like crazy. Right. To be exact, the cow-nosed rays in the area multiplies like crazy, and then they eat up all the scallops in the area.
Right.
So this is an example of what happens when the imbalance of the ecosystem. Yeah.
So it's seen. This impacts us as well. So that's what people need to understand. That it's not just something that, oh, you know, the shark's not there anymore. So what? How does it affect us in our livelihood? And I think there are a lot of myths surrounding sharks that people are unaware of. Like they think that, oh, shark's just a scary predator, let them be killed. You know, because predators, it's okay. We can take them out, kind of thing. I think there's perceptions out there. And I was reading through the Shark Savers organization website, and they have all this list of information that's available to the public. Yes. And is this something that you do as well, educate the public?
Yes, education to the public. So this is what we mainly do. In fact, our most recent activities was that we did some a string of children's event in shopping malls where we used a puppet show as a means of education to the children. And so 2 weeks ago, we also did a talk and education, also puppet show to the ISKL International School of Kuala Lumpur.
I noticed that we were playing the clip earlier, and we were talking about the celebrities that volunteered. You also have the Facebook page. So where would people want to go if they wanted to find out a little bit more? Is there a specific sharks.com page, or is the Facebook page? Which one should they refer to?
To contact us, they want to be in touch and to know what's going on here in the Malaysia scene, so-called, then you can go to the Facebook.
Okay.
So it's facebook.com/SharkFinCrisis.
SharkFin Crisis.
Yes.
SharkFinCrisis. That is the Facebook page. Internationally,
internationally, to have more information and to know where our background is and what we stand for, you can go to our website, which is sharksavers.org.
What other activities do you do? So how are you guys making a difference?
We believe that education and awareness is key. Okay, and because at the end of the day, the shark fin industry is driven by consumer demand.
Yes, at the end of the
So
day.
if people don't eat, restaurants don't sell. Restaurants don't sell, fin traders will not trade, and fishermen will not target sharks. They will target something else.
At the end of the day, somebody has to make that stand, right?
Yes.
Somebody has to make the call. So is it double prong? Of course, like the consumer demand is probably the strongest one, but the fishing industry can also help?
The fishing industry, for example, what the government is doing right now, at least in Sabah State, YB Dato Masri Majul has been working hard on trying to push a shark ban. And but of course, the fisheries department, the federal fisheries department, will have to enforce it.
Yes.
Right now,
monitoring and and actually enforcing the ban.
Yes.
Literally, right?
But at the end of the day, the fisheries, you know, you're talking about the commercial fisheries, the laymen, the fishermen, they need to eat.
Yes.
And they are driven by the demand. If people wants to buy, they will catch. You know, so at the end of the day, it boils down to us consumers. We can make a really big difference. And of course, at the same time, we do hope that the government will change the Fisheries Act and protect sharks in Malaysia waters.
Okay, so what do you hope from the government? What actually needs to happen in order for this to, come to being?
We understand that it's going to be quite a long process, for government acts to be approved here and changed. So what we do hope that they will eventually change the Fisheries Department to make it illegal to hunt for sharks in Malaysian waters.
Okay.
And also to make it illegal to even sell shark fins. That would be
That would be a good start. Yes. Okay. The first on education. I mean, we have a bit of time. We can talk about sharks in general. And I was reading up a little bit, and we're saying that there are a lot of shark myths out there. Perhaps we can debunk some shark myths right now. Okay. So apparently, there's a myth that says sharks have poor vision. That's not true, right?
No. No.
Okay.
Okay.
And shark attacks are common. Are they?
Well, shark attacks do happen. I mean, if you go to the jungle, there's tiger there, you'll definitely get attacked by tigers. So the ocean, the sea, they are a natural habitat for sharks. However, if you compare shark attacks, fatal shark attacks, to fatal land mammal attacks, then it's very, very, very few. Okay. In general, we have about around, on average, about 5 fatal shark attacks a year.
Locally in Malaysia.
Globally.
That's very small. That's only 5 in like 7 billion.
Globally. So it happens, but many times sharks, they don't target humans.
Right.
Many times when shark attacks do happen, it is an accident.
Right. Because they think you're a seal or something.
Yes, it is an accidental bite. They're curious. They want to check you out. But unfortunately,
you're interested.
Unfortunately, because they're huge, so them checking you out will cause some
major harm.
Yeah. So the people who died, unfortunately, due to shark attacks, all died due to lost blood. blood loss, major blood loss. Yeah.
But I think if that was the statistics, like 5 globally, the distortion of the message is really huge because it's distorted in movies, in media, that sharks are really dangerous animals. Whereas there's only 5 in 5 billion, you die crossing the road so much more.
Exactly.
Compared to a shark attack.
Exactly. So that's why education and awareness is important.
Right.
So people know the truth. Some people tell me, hey, if I don't eat the shark will eat me. Better I eat them.
That's an excuse.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is some of the things people say. So they don't know the truth. They only when you say shark, they think Jaws.
Yes, it's the movie that sound.
Yes.
So what can an individual? Okay, you may not be part of the government. You may not be part of a persatuan. You may not be part of an NGO, but you may be an individual. What can an individual do to stop this, or at least contribute towards the preservation of sharks?
Okay, as an individual, you can read more about it, learn more about this. You can Google, you can go to our website, and then stop being a consumer yourself first. Decide that you stop consuming, and then tell your friends, family, and try to influence them. And if you have friends who are getting married, talk to them about this, or you can write them to us, and we've got facts and figures to share with them, and so that they can decide to choose something else. There's other alternatives. Why must we shark fin soup?
Yes.
So these are the things that you can do. And also, if you are try to make it a regulation in your company not to serve shark fin soup during annual dinners, business dinners. I know there are already companies doing that. It's really great.
Right. I think this is so much a traditional dish when it comes to shark fin soup that people keep wanting to see it. But I think maybe it's time to change the mindset.
It's time to change. Yes, it's time to change. There's many traditions that it was in the Chinese custom or whatever it is.
Yes.
But it has changed. You don't see arranged marriages in Chinese culture anymore.
If that can go out of fashion, this can go out of fashion too, if we choose to. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We're very glad that you shared a little bit with us. If you want to find out a little bit more about Shark Savers, you can go to www.sharksavers.org. That's the international website, yes?
Yes.
And for more information from the local Shark Savers Malaysia, that is a collaboration between Jenny and your husband, yes?
Yes, and a few other counterparts.
A few other
counterparts also in Sabah.
I see. Okay, you can go to the Facebook page which says Shark Fin Crisis, and if you want to help, you can start ordering that bowl of shark fin soup. It's one small step at a time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can also contact us, send us an email on malaysia@sharksavers.org.
So malaysia@sharksavers.org is where you can contact and share some information if you have. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We are so glad that you are here to help preserve our sharks.
Thank you for having us.
No worries. We will be back tomorrow as usual at 9 a.m. on Bernama Today. Stay tuned.